Hi everyone, in this video I will explain how to match the contents of two files into third file. So here we'll take the name of a file at the time of execution, right? So at execution time we can pass the name of files uh, of two source files, and also you can give your destination file to do this operation. So here these two are my header files, stdio.h and stdlib.h, and this is my main function. Here I am operating with three files, so that I am creating three file pointers, fp1, fp2 and fp3. So I want to read my file name and I want to put into some string form. So because of that reason, here I am declaring three arrays, file1, file2 and file3. So file1 can hold my first file name, and file2 can hold my second file name, and file3 can hold my third file name, which I am trying to copy into. And ch is a character, so which is used to take character by character and read and from file1 and file2 and write into file3. So remember, whenever you want to use this type of things for matching or doing any operation, so you have to place your files in a current working directory. So suppose for example, so in my computer the div C++ is available in documents. So where all my programs which I am executed in my div C++ is everything saved. So I have to keep all my three files in that document itself. Otherwise it cannot find your file even though that file is existed in your computer. Because you are not providing any path here, simply we are providing the file name. So what your compiler will do is it will check for the current directory where it is working. So because of that reason I placed my test1.csc and test2.csc in documents itself. So that is my folder which my div C++ is currently working on. So depends on yours, you can place all your first the files there, where otherwise it will show you an error like that files are not existed. Okay, so you just remember this point in your mind before you are going to execute. I will show you each and everything what I explained at the end of my program at the time of executing this program. So now I'm asking the user enter the name of first file. So I'm getting that getters function is used to take the file name, means getters function is used to take the string from your keyboard, so that it will take the first file name, and then again I'm from the user enter the second file. So by file2 it will take the file name of second, and then I'll ask enter the name of file which will store the content of the two files. So now I'll give my third file where I need to copy all these things. So that can be read by getters function of file3, and then I can open my file1 and file2 for the purpose of reading, because those files are already existed with some content. Remember, whenever you want to open a particular file, so your assumption is that already that files are existed in your computer and with some content, otherwise it show you an error. So before we are making the copying operation, simply we are checking whether the two files are existed or not. So this is p error, so which will print an error. So when you are work up with a pointers concept, simply we can use a p error, right? So it will show you an error. Press any key to exit, and it will show you the error which is written by a file pointer. So it will show like no file or directory is existed. So like that, which is a predefined errors in your header files, and that can be returned by this function. So now I'll open my third file for write purpose, and here see I want to take my file pointer fp3, so which is my third file pointer. So I'll check it is null. So then what's happening, so my file is not existed, so it will show me an error. So if file is existed, then what I will do, so I'm using simply while loop, and in that while loop I am trying to read character by character from first file. See here my file pointer is fp1, so because of that it will read the content from my first file until the end of the file is encountered. right? So until it find the end of the file, it will read character by character and it will place C. I'm using fputC function. So what this fputC function will do, it will take character by character and place into fp3. So fp3 is nothing but it is pointing to your third file. Okay, so we didn't return these statements. It doesn't wrong because when you open your file for write mode, if file is not existed, then it automatically created the file in that location. Okay, so you don't bother about this line of code. See, and then after reading my first file, then I'll continue with my second file so that I can write the same things. But here I change my file pointer because I want to read the content from my second file. And after that, simply I'm trying to display this thing on my screen. See, the two files were merged into. So third file. So that is given by my file 3. So if you want to print like the two files test1.txt and test2, whatever the file names you are given on your monitor, you want to display those also, then you can use another 2 percentile Cs. See here the two files. Simply I am trying to show you. Just a second. So here the two files percentile S and percentile S, right? Here the two, so it will give you a file names were merged into percentile X successfully. So here you can give file 1 comma file 2 comma file 3. So whatever the names you are given under the first, second files and third files, it will show you on your screen. So I'll execute so that you can understand better. So after completion of all my works, I just close my files by using fclose. So fclose of fp1 and fclose of fp2 and fclose of fp3 will close all my file pointers. And this is my return 0 statement because my main function is of type integer. So I'll try to execute this program. So it will ask me enter the name of my first file. So my files existed are test1.txt. So I'll give in, and it will ask me the second file. I'll give test2.txt. Okay, and then it will ask me the third file where I need to save. So I'll give that file 3.txt. These are the files which I am going to operate. So see, the two test1.txt and test2.txt files were merged into file 3.txt file successfully. So now you can verify your output. So I already said my files has existed at documents because my current directory is that. I want to show you from there. So this is my document. So here I have test1, test2 and test3. So before I am showing the content of file 3, I will show you what is my test1 content. See, hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to CPNM class. So now coming to my test2.txt, today we will prepare for a class. Right, so now this is, now we verify the file 3.txt. See here, hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to CPNN class. So this is from your first file, and after that it will concatenate, means it will match the second file content, that is today we will prepare for a class. I hope you all can understand this program. Thank you.